phones that don't work anymore too, and they will recycle them and strip them and use, I can't remember the name of the metal at the moment, someone can tell me if they know, but there's one which is in, there's not a lot of it, so they actually reuse the metal. The way we recycle phones in our family is I get the new phone, when I update my contract I get the new phone, hubby gets the old phone, and then the kids, if that phone's, so I get the new phone, hubby gets my previous phone, and then if his phone that he's been using still works, then one of the kids get it. It doesn't always work that well. That's how we recycle our phones and make the best use of them. Yeah, and soft plastic recycling, that's really, really important. Hi Karen, how are you? I know Karen is big on recycling and making a less of a global impact herself. So she can probably type comments if I stuff it up and add value. Yeah, so recycling your soft plastics, a lot of people don't do that, and there's more and more supermarkets now and places that are making soft plastic recycling. So that's things like you can wash your Glad wrap. When you take packaging off your meat, you can wash that. Things that your vegetables might come in. If you can, try not to buy products like that. Our local butcher, one of my friends has been taking her containers in and buying the meat and putting the meat straight in her containers, so she's not actually taking those little plastic bags from the butcher, which is something I'm going to do. It's on my list. So they're things that you can do. But yeah, soft plastics is a really big one, because you'd be surprised how much soft plastics you use. I recently have been doing it and making more of a conscious effort, and our recycling bin would always be overflowing. Like, there's 9 of us living here. There's 5, I've got my husband and I and my 5 kids upstairs, and then we've got my parents downstairs in the granny flat. So our recycling bin is always overflowing, and we always have recycling to put in it as soon as it's empty. But since we've been recycling the soft plastics, it's lessened it like so much. We don't have any leftover recycling or anything like that now. So recycling your soft plastics is really good. Mobile phones, your regular recycling, and just being more aware of what you're using. You know, if you can buy, when you go and buy a coffee, I actually carry a reusable mug in my bag. So if I am at the position where I need to buy a coffee or want to buy a coffee, I can just give them my cup, so I'm not just getting extra usage. I've got a friend who actually carries like sippy cups, and when she goes to places where they buy drinks, instead of getting the disposable cups, she actually asks them to fill up these cups, which are the same size. She's made sure that they're the same size as the small drinks that you can buy. So they're just some ideas about recycling. Another one is using eco-friendly cleaners or making your own cleaners and cleaning products. For me, this is something I'm really looking into at the moment. I can't use a lot of cleaning products. It gives me like asthma. For me to clean the bathroom, I end up coughing for the rest of the day, so I usually get my kids to, that's one of their jobs on their list. But I've just found some products that I'm going to start using that's going to help with that. But you can also like make your own cleaning products, which is something I used to do, but since just the last few years with life, making products I just don't have time for that. But I've got some really great recipes. If you would like them, just send me a message and I can send you the recipes, or I can just share some of the different products that I've either used or looking at using that are environmentally friendly. Another one you can, and the other top tip I was going to do is to use reusable bags. When you go shopping, like here where we are now, beginning of the year, it actually came in that you can't use single-use plastic bags at the shops, at stuff like that. But so just being able to use the reusable bags cuts down so much of that single-use plastic. But the important thing is that you remember to take your reusable bags to the shop, or you'll end up with all these multi-use bags lying around in your house. So a system I used to use, and I haven't been as good, I'm trying to get back into it, I would have 12 bags in the car always, and then I'd have 12 bags folded into a bag on the freezer. So when I brought in my shopping, so that first lot of shopping I'd bring in, I would take